And I've also said it's unconventional, this team, because we probably have 6 or 7 starters. Who do you start? You got 6 or 7 guys. Now you look at who's the most consistent players, that's who starts. It doesn't mean the other 2 aren't playing, but it's hard to start guys who are less consistent than other players. So that means, well, who will you start? I don't know yet. I do know that they'll be the most consistent players on and off the court, guys that we know we can count on to start that game. And we'll go from Darius's weight is down, his body fat is down, he's running better, he's moving better, he really looks good. Pretty good. He was MVP of the SEC tournament, so he's more than a practice player. He's not been consistent with it, but I think he knows this is his senior year. You know, let's bring it. Let's do it. 6'7". He's long. He can play inside, outside. He can guard 3 positions, or 4 positions, for that matter, like DeAndre. He just brings a burning desire to get better. He was in the building last night, like at 11 o'clock, shooting. I mean, he's like the guys that I've had here, who, you know, they're chasing greatness. Behind Terrence Jones should be an unbelievable defender. He's in the best shape I've ever seen him. You know, I told Terrence Jones, I said, Terrence, you look at these freshmen and you say, you guys are all really good. You're just not better than me. That's what I told him. You look at them, tell them, they're really good, you're really good, you're good, you're good. None of you are better than me. And he's practicing that way. He's trying to say, look, you know, I went through this. I just went to a Final Four. I got 15 rebounds in the Final Four game. He has a running hook, old school Mikan, and he shoots it, and I make him shoot it. He'll get the ball in an area, hook, shoot that hook, and he'll run into this flying hook, boop, and just beep, beep, and I laugh. I'm out there coaching, laughing, watching it. So, and he can really shoot, and he's a great kid. He's going to be a great teammate. He wants the challenge of this. It's all good stuff. Torture. Early on, he'll turn the ball over and take bad shots. Early on, he's going to turn the ball over and he's going to take bad shots. I got to make sure he stays out of foul trouble because he's really physical defensively. But at the end of the year, this offense unleashes you as a point guard. It just does. And now they tell me Marcus has been the best in the weight room of any freshman that I've had. So that's why when you look at him, he's like a pit bull dog right now. And Marcus Teague stares at me when I talk to him. I'm talking a open-eyed, what am I saying? Because he's going to do exactly what I say. It's unbelievable. He looks like he's one of the most coachable guys I've had to this point. He's really good. He's a great kid. I mean, this kid has a smile on his face. If I told him you're playing center and you're going to have to slug it out, he'd say, okay. You know, and the reason we changed our break is I keep watching our team and saying, I don't want to run him to the rim because that's not what he is. Get out there and run and make plays and then slide in there if you need to. And it's interesting. But, and, you know, we don't know how this thing's going to play out and who's going to be drafted where. That's all, you know, nonsense stuff at this point. But I'll tell you, he's good. Michael's, they're all good. I've got a good team. Eloy's gotten better. He and Stacy, I mean, both of those guys are better. Now, they are good enough to be in that rotation? I don't know yet. I hope so. It would be nice to have 9 guys. One, he's a terrific player, and he's a really good young man that we looked at and said, you know what, he makes us better. What you have to do is you lead by example. And if you're leading, you're serving your team. It's not just what you're doing. You're serving everybody by how you work, how you help, what you do to pick everybody up. Yet you're still finishing first in the runs. You're the hardest worker in the weight room. And then you're doing things, how can I help my teammates? What do I do to make it easier for them? That's what a leader does. So those guys are growing into that. It's not easy to do because you got to really be one of those guys that works. You know, you're a leader and you're in the tub. Come on, guys, work. And you're on ice. They don't want to hear that. You know, you got to be out there and finishing first and dragging guys with you. You can do this. Keep breathing. I got your back. Just do what you're doing. You're doing great. That kind of stuff. You want more than one leader because it's like flying like geese. Somebody steps up and then let this guy lead for a while. It's not your day. Let him lead for a while. Those are the best teams I've had, where you have more than one guy that could take the reins of the team and run with it.